People overestimate the amount of calories that they can burn through doing exercise. You can go on the Stairmaster for 60 minutes at level 6 and you are a sweaty mess, you're exhausted, your heart is pounding, and you will only burn about 220 calories. Maybe 250 if you're lucky. The Stairmaster might tell you you burn 600, but it's not true. They just tell you that to make you feel better, so you'll go back and do it again. They sell more machines. You can burn 250 calories, say, doing 60 minutes on the Stairmaster. You can cut 250 calories out of your diet by cutting down on 2 tablespoons of olive oil. 2 tablespoons of olive oil is the equivalent of 250 calories, 125 calories in 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Most people, when they cook, glug, 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 glug with the olive oil. They don't realize that if they're cooking for one, they could be consuming 2 tablespoons of olive oil, which is 250 calories. I know what I would rather do. I would rather save the hour on the Stairmaster and cut the 2 tablespoons of olive oil out of my diet. Most people overestimate the value of exercise and underestimate the value of nutrition. I would always rather look at my nutrition and cut that down first. It's going to give you better results. 250 calories is 250 calories. Doesn't matter if you're burning it on the Stairmaster or you're cutting it out of your diet. You're still not getting the 250 calories in either one, but this one requires 60 minutes of your time. This one requires none of your time. I'm always going to choose the thing that gives me the biggest bang for my buck. But the problem is people don't want to cut down on their diet because they like their food. They don't want to believe that really the magic pill to getting lean is controlling their diet, because we just want to eat whatever we want to eat. We want to drink whatever we want to drink. And it's hard to meal prep and plan your food and shop and cook, and it's time consuming. But let me tell you, it's not any more time consuming than 5 hours on a Stairmaster. So I see this all the time in my programs. People will say, oh, yay, I was able to eat a muffin today because my watch told me that I had burned 639 calories. And we're like, no, that's like, how the hell can a piece of equipment on your wrist tell you how many calories you've burned? Your body's ability to burn calories is dependent on how much muscle you have, how fit you are, what age you are, what weight you are, what gender you are. And I know that whenever you buy these things, they're like, oh, are you male or female? And what weight are you? And what height are you? And you give it like this average of what you think you are, but most people lie. Most people think they're like 22% body fat and they're actually like 35. And so if you're 35% body fat, but you've told your watch tracker you're maybe like 24% body fat, your watch thinks that you have a lot more muscle and you're burning a lot more calories. So it will overestimate the amount of calories that you're burning. Do they have some kind of accuracy? Maybe. Would I ever rely on them? Absolutely not. So what is the best measurement for if you're making progress or not? Pictures. Pictures, progress pictures. Most people want to look a certain way. That's why they start to transform their body. So how is it that you want to look? Find a picture of someone who you want to look like. Put it on your screensaver, stick it on your fridge, put it on your computer, look at it every day, and then put a picture of you beside it. And then you can measure where you want to be versus where you are, and you can look at how far away you are from that picture. That's the best way that you can monitor. Take weekly pictures. Look at where you were last week and where you are today, and where you were that week and where you are today, and how far or how close away you are from your goal. Problem is we focus on the wrong things. We focus on the Stairmaster. Like we take these wins, and I get it. Like people want these little wins. They're like, oh yeah, I burned 280 calories on the Stairmaster. Who gives a shit? Do you look any different? Like I have never been focused on those little wins. I've never been focused on anything external to tell me how well I'm doing or how well I'm not doing. But I honestly don't believe that any of those trackers are accurate. And that is based on nothing other than my opinion. I'm sure the trackers of the world are going to come in and tell me if they watch this video that I'm wrong and they are accurate and people should pay attention to them, whatever. But listen, whatever floats your boat. If it makes you happy, and if looking at how many calories you burned every day on your watch makes you feel like you're moving forward and keeps you motivated, you rock on with your bad self. I ain't going to take it away from you. But are they actually accurate? I don't think so. What people don't understand is 60% of your daily calories is based on your BMR, your basal metabolic rate. So your 60% of your daily calorie intake is actually burnt just through your body keeping you alive. So if my total daily energy expenditure, which is the amount of calories I need to eat in order to maintain my current body fat, my current shape, if mine is 2,400, 60% of that is actually my BMR. It's my muscle mass, it's my age, my height, it's all of that. And then the activity factor accounts for the other 40%. So that's what you do during the day. Like I ride horses, I train in the gym 4 days a week, I'm constantly on my feet, we have a big house, I'm always running around, I burn a lot of energy from talking and recording. So I'm burning a lot of energy outside of my BMR. But so whenever you have a watch tracker and it tells you that at 12 p.m. you've burned 1,400 calories, people think, oh yay, that's great, go me, I'm so wonderful. But it doesn't mean anything. It just means that that's what your body has burnt at rest. So basically you're giving yourself a little reward for doing fuck all, right? For just being alive, you know? And I call this too much reward for potty training. We're like, oh, go me, I burned 1,600 calories. Well, no, you didn't. Your body burned them just through being alive. Now, if you'd worked very hard to build a lot of muscle to be able to burn those 1,600 calories, then go you deserve a pat on the back. But a lot of people overestimate the trackers and think that they've done this amount of exercise. It's the exercise that has burnt the 1,600 calories. But if you've inputted your height, your weight, your age, your body fat, all that kind of stuff, it's taken an estimate of how many calories you're going to burn every day, which is 60% of what that watch is telling you. So really if your watch tells you you've burned 3,000 calories, you take 60% of that 3,000, which is 900 calories. You've actually added you've only done 900 calories worth of exercise in that 24-hour period. That's actually what you should be focusing on. But the watch wants you to think that you've burned a lot more and you're doing a lot better than you are, so that you'll become addicted to it, because we're addicted to the dopamine hit that we get whenever we look and we see it's only 10:43 and I've already burned 1,400 calories. No, you haven't. You just got up in the morning and we're alive. And that's why you burned 1,400 calories. But so we have a warped sense of what it actually is, because we really don't understand the science behind it. We don't understand what actually constitutes your burning of daily calories. People don't even take into account how many calories their body burns at rest. And they certainly do not understand or know that it's 60% of your total calorie burn.